Yo, welcome back to my channel. I want to thank you guys for tuning in once again just to hear this crazy opinion of mine on this particular subject. I'm excited. I wanted to do this video actually like a week or two ago. For those who have been paying attention to what's been happening in the WNBA, those who are brand new fans, maybe even to the W. I have been a WNBA fan since inception. Since I've been just a fan of basketball in general. Man, for as long as I can remember. I remember, being a huge college basketball fan, even a women's college basketball fan. I was like, man, there's no reason why, there shouldn't be a WNBA. Like, there's so many incredibly talented, women players that we watch them when we get this journey that's typically 4 years through, the college game, and then those women, will go overseas and play somewhere. They would only be legend at that point, to speak about their years at Tennessee or at Kentucky or what they did, you know what I mean, at UConn, et cetera, et cetera. And no disrespect to all the other schools, but when the WNBA came around, man, I was really excited because it meant that some of the talent that we had been exposed to already, and then some of the others that were playing, in other parts of the world professionally, would finally get a chance to come back home. You know what I mean? Meaning like the Cheryl Swoopses, etc. And but anyway, this particular video I wanted to do regarding Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. I love both of them, and I've been fans of theirs since college. You know what I mean? So to watch them play on the college level, and now to play in the NBA, and with everything that's come as a result of the two of them being in the league, the pitting them against each other because of the college rivalry or the smoke, during their college careers and their matchups, or having their teams match up against each other, etc. All that stuff I thought would be positive for the game, the WNBA meaning. And, with them just both being present, I feel like the media has tried to spin a lot of the things that have happened in ways that would potentially keep us in the space of, seeing them as rivals, because it will be good for marketing purposes, et cetera, et cetera. But some of it is just kind of got out of hand. I like that, with it kind of developing the way that it has with these stories, the storylines around some of the hard fouls and, questions and press conferences, et cetera, about them, and the special whistles and the, entitlement or what have you. That last night, their two teams, respectively, the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky, met up for the third time in this regular season. And, Indiana took the first two games. And last night's game, going into the fourth quarter, the Sky were trailing in the game and made an incredible comeback, led by Angel Reese, who spurred the comeback to help her team take the victory. Now, in my opinion, it's just my opinion stated here. Um, I literally have the opinion that these girls are must see TV. And it's not just because of what happens when they match up or the nostalgia of living off of the college memory. It's because they to Angel Reese's point a couple of weeks ago in an interview, it's because of the eyeballs that they have watching the sport now, or watching the sport present day, maybe a rejuvenated old WNBA fan base, for those who have been around as long as me, and who have come along as the journey of 27 years of this league, and then maybe some brand new eyeballs. It's really good for the optics of the league, to have the both of them present. With the fire that Angel plays with the amazing abilities that Caitlin plays with, being able to shoot from long distance, long range, it puts us into the mindset of a Steph Curry or some of these other, professional men's basketball players, that we tune in for, to be wowed and to be awed. And so for Caitlin to do that as a woman, I think is amazing. Not, to say that it's specifically about, sex is not specifically related to ability. Let's just say that, right? But to see Caitlin do it on such a high level is what makes it, the most profound and the most exciting to tune in, and to see, because we have gotten used to, quite frankly, men doing so, and especially a Steph Curry in the NBA. But to watch Caitlin put on, man, it has been amazing. So again, to journey through with her through her college career and now into the WNBA. Again, I just feel like, in my opinion, that they are must-see TV for the league. They will help to grow this league by leaps and bounds. They already have in terms of the ratings and ticket sales and all these amazing things that have happened, and the energy and excitement that is swarming around the WNBA these days is by and large to Angel's point, not just Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? People are watching the game for her too, and so for her to come out and have the kind of performance that she had last night, she had 26 points and 25 points and 16 rebounds. So 25 and 16. I wrote it down because I knew I was going to get in here and start talking, and I was just going to forget. But 25 and 16. She had Caitlin Clark had an amazing game as well. 17 points, 13 assists. Man, is no slight. She had a great game. But to see these two heavily touted in the media, heavily spoken about, scrutinized, criticized for whatever reason, to match up again for a third time, and to have this game be specifically focused, even the aftertalk, about how well they played and the aspect of winning the game, and not necessarily about anything foul or anything weird. So shout out to both of these young ladies. I think they're going to carry this league into heights that the league hasn't seen in a while, as is their responsibility to do. When you are charged with greatness, you should do great things with the opportunity. So I'm excited about these ladies. I love them both. I love Caitlin Clark. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of Angel Reese. I love them both, yo. To kind of sum up the remainder of this video, I don't want to be long-winded here, but I think that last night, from the standpoint of the WNBA, this became a rivalry, like a real rivalry. With Caitlin helping, Angel helping her team battle back from an 11-point deficit, I believe, or just in such a valiant, way for her to score the majority of the points down the stretch when her team needed it. I think she scored like 8 to 10 of her points in the fourth quarter at the 11-minute mark. So she literally took the game over, from a different perspective, not from outside shooting. She got down low and got busy, and got busy on the glass as well. Played solid, very solid defense, and conversely, in so doing, happened to take down Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever team. And so that really ignited what I feel like is a healthy rivalry for the WNBA. And it definitely makes, when they match up, like whether against each other, but especially against each other, must-see TV. So shout out to the Indiana Fever and also to the Chicago Sky, who combined actually are a surprising, I believe, like 13 and 20 with their two records combined, and as two teams, and they have a lot of space, obviously, for growth, being two young teams. So that's another one of those things that like crazy excites me. Right now, they are positioned in the league top 8 teams in the WNBA, make it to the playoffs every year. Right now, as two rookies, you know what I mean, spearheading this positive movement toward basketball and excitement around the women's game. They are number 9 and number 8 present day. So if the playoffs started today, shout out to the Chicago Sky because they get that 8th seed. But Indiana Fever, I'm certain, will have something to say about that as the season goes on. I love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in to My Opinion Stated. In my opinion stated, these ladies are worth every single view that you give them, every moment of your time that you give to watching the women's game and all the incredible basketball players in the WNBA, not just Caitlin and Angel, but, using their platforms for the right reason with this energy, I think is very positive for the game. So that's just my opinion stated. I love y'all. I'll catch you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you in the next video.